Daniel Sperry, Kansas City Star. Congrats on the win tonight. Both of you could just kind of maybe describe Temwa's impact, just kind of the energy that she brought. I think with her getting the start seemed pretty evident right off the bat.
Yeah, I think whenever Temwa's on the field for the opposition, it's always going to be something or someone they're going to watch out for. So your game plan completely changes when she's on the field, and to be able to just have her presence back, it's been really nice.
Yeah, I mean, you want Temwa on the field, and we were super happy to have her in training this week. And I think leading into it, she's just someone that you gain confidence from, and that's a huge compliment towards her. So I think, we definitely want to ease her back in, but it was so great to have her out there and to have her just as another part of our great attack.
And then you guys came out really strong in that second half without her, and I thought the energy, you guys really pinned Gotham back into the goal. Just what about that second half? And then both of you could kind of walk us through the goal since you provided the assist.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about how we want to be able to connect more, the two of us, and to be able to bring that onto the pitch and score the goal because of that was super exciting. But we know we want to come out stronger in the second half. Like we have a great atmosphere here. We have great fans, and we know we're a good team. But the importance of starting the second half faster than we did the first, or how we came out of the first half, is the biggest game changer for us.
Yeah, I think we created so many opportunities, and hopefully this is just the first connection on a goal for many going forward. And I think it's great going into camp. It's great, to keep connecting as a front line. I think that's something we've really focused on over these past couple of weeks. So it's just great momentum, great finish, and yeah, I think we're really excited about it.
Chad Smith, Casey's Soccer Journal. Michelle, first one for you. You just seem quite elated. I felt like maybe your game took to another level coming back off the injury. Can you just talk to us through that celebration, kind of your reaction after the goal?
Yeah, I think it's definitely like a relief, a bit of a relief. Like it is hard to come back and hard to come back from injury naturally, but it is nice. We have a lot of the same girls on the team still. So just finding my footing again was really the big thing for me, and to finally get the goal for it felt really good, but also the winning goal for us. So be able to get 3 points because of that was huge.
And then Allie, we were talking to Chris about how you and Deb kind of at times were on top of each other, and he said that's almost by design because he wants you to be close so you can pass quickly, counter press quickly if the ball is lost. How do you get the benefits of the things he's looking for without the bad parts, I guess, where you kind of run into each other sometimes on that nearly a third goal there late?
Yeah, I think we had a few really good combinations today, just 1-2, and I guess I'm trying to play into that Brazilian player a little bit, but it's really fun to play with her, and she's a great player, and we want both of us on the ball. So I think it's important to be in those positions, but just keep continuing to learn off of each other. I think we played a similar position last year, so we're just working it out and connecting together. But it's really fun to play with her, and we want to be in those spaces. And now it's just about really confusing the defense, one checking, one going in behind. So we're continuing to evolve and work with that. But we're both players that want quick, tight combinations, so we're not looking to be too far from each other.
PJ Green, Kansas City Star. Allie, on that note, obviously we see you on the pitch always asking for the ball. Just how do you balance being at that 9 and also kind of tracking back into the mid and also keeping it composed late in the match, just keeping it copacetic in the midfield?
Yeah, I think one of our principles that we've been working on is all of our forwards coming back into the game. That's one of our huge principles on defense. So we're not going to have our forwards lingering up top and waiting for the ball. We're all going to get back into the game, and then we're all going to attack. So that's just one of the things that we live by. And then I think for me, I'm not going to be the hold up just running behind 9 all the time. I want to diversify my game, so coming back and then holding it up. So I think it's just making sure I continue to learn and grow in that balance with that, and continue to be someone that defenders don't know if I'm going to check or go in behind. So I think that's something I'm continuing to work on week in, week out.
And then for both of y'all, I know with Vlaco it was similar of attacking and pressing and everyone contributing on defense. Also with Croy and playing a bit deeper, more attackers than kind of traditional defenders. Just how is it not different, but what is it like for the front line to kind of be more defensive centric, or just practicing more on defense?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, one of our principles as a team has always just been if someone loses the ball, we all win it back. And I think that's something that is a team-first mentality that we always talk about. And we are going to double down. We're going to be all around the ball, like little, a pocket of players around the ball. We don't want someone to see someone with their own jersey. So that's something that's continuing to be important to us under Chris as well. So if you want to talk more about that.
Just echoing what Ali said, I think it's important that defense wins games, and that's the biggest part for us. Like, if we can get a lead and close out a game, it's going to be through effort, and that's what defending is. It's strictly effort. So making sure that all 11 players on the field are giving that 100%. It doesn't matter how much time you've played or how much effort you've given 10 minutes ago. We need you all the time.
Tom Persley, Shea Butter FC. You all both talked about the impact that Timo had on the match. I know I would like to ask about the impact that maybe Croy had on the match, being played in a little bit of a different position, and the way that she excelled. Knowing that she's a newer player to the team, was this something that you expected that she was going to be able to do and slot into that role right next to Lo as well as she has?
Yeah, I mean, Croy's a great player. She'll do anything you ask her to do. And I think that was really evident today. What she brought on the pitch was huge. Her defensive efforts were absolutely insane. Towards the end of the game, right before she's getting subbed off, she's making like 50-yard dribbles. And those are the little things that are going to push us above other people and get us to win games just like we did today. So for her to be able to slot into that position so easy and be so dynamic for us and give that effort, it was huge.
Yeah, I think Croy's a crafty player. Like, she really likes to be in the middle of the field. So I was honestly really excited for her to be in there today because I knew that she was excited. And that is something that you can't underestimate. So I think it worked well, and we bought in defensively. So even with having multiple attackers out there, we still were able to close it down defensively.
Congrats on the win today. Coming off a tough road trip, also facing Gotham, who ended your season last year. How much did this mean today to get the win?
Yeah, I definitely think you could say there's like borderline rivalry brewing here, but it was huge for us to get the win, for them to come into our house again and think that maybe they had that momentum or maybe they had that edge, but take it right away from them. I mean, it is unfortunate they got the goal before us, but we really wiped it out from under them towards the end there, which is exactly what the goal was at the end of the day, to get 3 points, and we did exactly that.
Just last one. Congrats to both of you. Michelle, awesome. So fun to see you scoring again. And Ali, it's like so fun to watch you just really kind of becoming a leader in the attack. How much does a match like this set you up to be successful in camp? And how excited are you guys to represent, again, U.S., now playing Japan? Just how excited are you about that?
Yeah, we're so excited. And I think, like, even just having that connection today, it's like, it's a little spark going into camp, and we know we have that, and like, it's going to be great to play together and with incredible players that we played against today as well. So it's definitely a mindset switch. We're so happy to get the win today, and we live in that this weekend, but then it's a complete flip to, some different principles, some different ways of playing, maybe a different position, and playing with players that we just played against. So it's a little bit crazy, I think, and it's really fun, and to play Japan 3 times is an honor. So we're just really excited to play a great team that we're gonna have to battle with every game.
Awesome. Ali, Michelle, thank you so much. Congratulations
Thank
on the
you.
win. Thank you guys as well.
Thank you guys.